Hello everyone, before I start the video, the actual review, I just wanted to say thank you. I got a few new subscribers since I uploaded last. I got about 2 or 3, so thank you so much. It really helps to have this channel grow, and I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers because 1,000 subscribers is a big milestone for many reasons. So thank you again, and on with the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the book Mary Boleyn by Alison Weir, and this came out a few years ago, I think like almost 10 years ago, and I remember this, a little backstory before we get to the review. I remember this because I was talking to my father then, and we'd reestablished contact, and he got me this book for when it first came out. And then we had a falling out, and so I got rid of the book. And then I found it as included in my Audible membership, so I decided to read it. And so I'm visiting this a second time. And the first time that I read it, I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of family trees. That is the thing that the audiobooks are missing, obviously, is the family trees. And so that goes into great detail. A book would go into greater detail, and there's probably references in the back of the book that aren't in the Audible, but you could probably look up those family trees online, in the references online. But this was a really good book the first time I read it, but then I noticed after listening to it or diving into it a second time that since Mary Boleyn is not as well known as her sister Anne Boleyn, they talk about, or Alison Weir talks about a lot of the stuff going on around her because she wasn't well known. She'll say something like she was probably there at this, and we don't have a lot of letters from her. We do have a letter from her asking kind of forgiveness from Cromwell and talking about how she doesn't matter that she married a Stafford. She doesn't really care. And so there's a lot of stuff going on around her that maybe she either was or was not involved in. And then the very end of the book, an hour before the book ends, she dies, but then in the next hour and 20 minutes is given up to her descendants. So that's really, really confusing. Not confusing, it's just, well, it's kind of, it's a lot. It's a big chunk of, it's kind of like a 13th of the book, so that is, she dies, and they're like, oh, there's her descendants, which is really interesting. It's kind of interesting, I shouldn't say that. But, yeah, it talks about a lot of stuff going on around her instead of what she was doing, because not much is known about her. We do know that she was the mistress of King Henry VIII for a very short time. She probably gave him an illegitimate daughter, Catherine Carey, because there are a lot of similarities between the portraits. But other than that, we really don't know too much about her, and I'm amazed she was able to get a 300-page book about Mary Boleyn, which really, if you think about it, really isn't about Mary Boleyn, because she also talks about the stuff going on around her. But if you're into Alison Weir, I would recommend this book. If you do have an Audible subscription, it might still be quote-unquote free or included in your Audible subscription, so maybe you could check that out. And I'm not affiliated with Audible, I just use Audible a lot. So I will see you on the next book. This is just a quick book review, and I'm not sure what my next book review will be. I just finished an audiobook about Catherine de' Medici, and I am reading a book about King George VI and Elizabeth. So one of those will be up soon, and I need to redo books more, book reviews more book reviews, because I do read the books, and I need to get more book reviews out, because that's how you get subscribers and get, you know, get you guys talking to me about the books. So this is just a quick book review, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.